Everybody, thank you for checking back into another episode of the Believe in UCLA podcast. We have a special guest with us, Nico. Man, how you doing?
I'm good. Can't complain. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Happy to be on here with you. Obviously committed to UCLA. Transferred in from Arkansas. Excuse me. Let's just get started right there. Obviously, Josh is here too. We'll get Josh here in a second. But Nico, let's just jump right into it. What went into that decision, and what made UCLA home for you?
The decision was just leaving Arkansas with just the uncertainties of the defense moving forward. Just trying to put myself in the best position to get to the next level and achieve the goals I want to achieve. And then just as soon as I got on campus, as soon as I arrived to LA, I just felt all the love from the coaches, the players. They telling me, "Come on, we could do something big." I'm like, okay, I like this. Then just sitting in the office with Coach Foster we was probably sitting there for about 45 minutes just talking, not even about football, just about just life, period. And then Coach Malloy getting me on the field and showing me a few things. I was just like, okay, I think this is a place I want to be. But I went on the Texas A&M visit. A&M had flew me from LAX to A&M, and it was okay, but I didn't feel the connection I had there. So I just thought this is the best decision for me.
Josh, as someone who spent time there at UCLA, do you have any questions for Nico?
I mean, we were talking a little bit before, just how you're adjusting. How have classes been so far in your first month or so, month and a half?
Yeah, just a month and a few weeks. The classes is different up here at school, very serious, like really school first. But I feel it's kind of the same, but it's different in a way. But I feel like everything is still like the same. Like just going to class, having to take notes in class, like actually having to do work and put my best foot forward every day I walk into the classroom. That's been something different for me, but it's something that I enjoy doing now that I've been at UCLA.
And I think it's all part of the process, right? So now you just kind of have to go through the grind of the classes and whatnot, and I'm sure you count down the days to the start of spring ball and the season and everything else that comes with that. Obviously, you mentioned about playing at the next level. Obviously, there's been a few other guys that have played on this defensive line for UCLA over the last couple years, including a guy like Latu, and you have some other guys that are going to be going in here that were just invited to the NFL scouting combine. Schlesinger among them. What did any of that kind of factor in, knowing about some of the other guys that had just recently played at UCLA that helped make Westwood an attractive place for you?
I think it was more for me of the guys that Coach Malloy was coaching, and the guys that he put into the league or gave, he gave them something that they could run with, and that's what I was truly looking for. Like, just be on me every day, tell me how to get better, even the little things. Like, but I mean, he wasn't bragging a lot about it. I had to do some research, but yeah, definitely Latu. Yeah, and the thing about Latu, he still go to UCLA and train, so I knew it's like a real true, like, I love it here,
Yeah, I had just seen a photo. I think Malloy posted with him. I think earlier this week. I don't know. I'm assuming he was on campus just the other day. Did you have a chance to meet him, pick his brain a little bit at all?
Nah, he was going in as I was walking out, so it was just like, okay, I see who you is, but we'll talk one of these days for sure.
Yeah, he's always on campus. There's sometimes I'm like, shouldn't you be in Indianapolis? and he's always like in Westwood. I think he's in Sacramento State right now with his other trainer.
Did he get traded somewhere out here? Or he just like UCLA. I was like, okay, cool.
He does, and that's and Josh, you can speak on this. I mean,
yeah, that's one of the things about being in LA. Like, it could be anybody that can show up and want to use the field, from not even just NFL, but like NBA, track, like celebrities want to use the field. You never know who you're going to bump into, honestly.
No, yeah, definitely. I definitely been noticing that out here. It's a lot of ways to make connections out here to people that's gonna help you in the long run.
And just real quick, obviously, there's the opportunities that will come with playing football, and obviously the academics are important and part of that. But when it comes to the world of college football and just college sports in general, now obviously the NIL stuff and everything that comes with that is a big thing. What do you have going on in terms of NIL, and how excited are you to be in LA with the opportunities of maybe even exploring some other opportunities here in the future?
I've had good opportunities. I'm just trying to take my time and do the deals that I feel like are beneficial to me and that represent me in a great way. So we got me and my people got some things cooking up within the next couple of weeks. And just balancing it with football is just like, I mean, it ain't really hard to me, but it's different because when I first got in college, we wasn't getting NIL till my first actual season started. So
Right.
it was just like you either finna just play football. Some people had playing football and getting a job. So I feel like it took a lot of stress off everybody to get compensated for the work they putting in every day.
Yeah, that's for sure. I forgot about that. It's even changing still a little bit more every year. It's like something new. It's hard to keep track of.
Nah, definitely change every day.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, Josh.
Is that a big part of, like, I mean, your time in the portal and just the recruitment? Was NIL a big thing, from the schools that are looking at you?
I mean, it wasn't really big to me. I mean, of course I want to make the money I think I deserve, but I feel like just what my people tell me is don't try to get big bucks in college, get them in the league. Like that's where the real money come from. So put yourself in a position where you can potentially go to the league and then make the millions,
Yeah, that's a good point. And I heard that quite a bit from quite a few of the other guys actually. So that's kind of on brand with what UCLA stands for and what they're about. Who are some of you mentioned Malloy, obviously getting to talk to him, working with him a little bit. There's a new coaching staff, obviously, as you're coming in as one of the newer guys. There's a bunch of new coaches, a bunch of new faces I still got to get familiar with on campus there. Who are some of the other guys that maybe you're kind of working with or have had some time to kind of talk to and get to know?
Coach Jet, he the new defensive line coach that we just got. He real cool, old school dude.
I was gonna say old school dude, right? Yeah,
definitely. I think he gonna fit in well here though. I think he gonna help us do some great things.
What have maybe been some of the things you guys have kind of talked about or went over in terms of maybe where they can see you on the field or how they plan on using you?
Well, they was telling me that they want to use me like a hybrid, like outside linebacker, like DN, dropping in coverage. Really the same stuff I did at Arkansas, but it's gonna be more like I'm gonna be able to rush the passer more instead of dropping on third downs a lot. And it's really just playing like just more freely. Like it's real different, but I think it's gonna be real good.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I was like, especially, I mean, we lost Latu. We didn't have the edge. And I was kind of surprised that not many guys in the portal, edge guys, wanted to come to UCLA, because you see a guy get drafted first round, you like, okay, who's next? You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like a gap there. And then Femi moved from Mike linebacker to edge. And a guy with really no real edge experience, and you seen the production he had. Is that some of your experience? Like, this is what you do, and they're putting in his position. And it's one of the areas that honestly last year we kind of lacked in. So are you looking to really step into that role and kind of take over that identity for the defense?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm ready to come in here and get on that field. We've been working out a lot. But I feel like I know y'all had some struggles last year, but I'm gonna help me and the guys we're gonna do a better job this year for sure.
Who are some of the guys that you've kind of gotten close to or close with early on? What's the roommate situation? Who'd you get paired up with? Who are you spending your time with?
I live by myself.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. There's a few people who do that. Okay.
But I've been me and most of the D-line, we tight knit for sure already. We work out every day together, so it's like you either gonna you either gonna BS the workout or you really gonna try to be better and try to compete. My thing is I want to compete with the dude next to me every day so I can get better and so he can get better. Iron sharpens iron. So at Arkansas, it was me and Landon. So he taught me a lot, definitely about being one of the older guys in the group and just trying to lead by example, not just by what you're saying.
And just looking back at your time at Arkansas, what are some of the other things that you've learned or kind of developed in terms of maybe from when you were in high school? What were some of the things that you developed during your time at Arkansas that you think will benefit UCLA? Obviously, as the fans start getting used to you and getting familiar with who you are, what are some things they should know about your game?
I'm very humble. On the field, it's different though. On the field, I don't really, I just let loose. But I try to play hard. I'm a leader on the field. I try to bring my teammates with me. I don't try to bring them down. Really, I just like to play football for real. It's just what I love to do. I'm just happy to be in this position with the guys I done came in here with, the transfers and the guys that's already been here. I feel like we building something very, very special.
Go ahead, Josh. You got something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, take us even further back, more in your background of high school. I see you're from New Orleans, but you went to high school in Arkansas and then went to Arkansas. So were you kind of like a hometown kid still in that sense?
I wouldn't say, or most people would say I'm home. That's from Arkansas. I'm gonna say I'm a hometown, but I say I'm like one of the hometown kids that stayed at home trying to better the program with some of the guys that was some of the top athletes in Arkansas. Just, it was all right though. It was all right.
But to that point though, I think when you're at Arkansas for as long as you were, even just playing college ball there for 3 years, what is that like for you to? One, I'd have to imagine it's just very different being in LA compared to Arkansas. But like,
definitely,
what is that decision like for you to say like, hey, I want to try something different? And because I've had job opportunities and different things to go out of state to Tennessee and Mississippi, and I'm like, I don't know. There's something about California that I like and I can't get away from. I don't know if the South is for me. How big of a decision was that for you? And was that something that just you personally felt you were ready? Like, hey, I'm ready to make such a big life decision at this age and make that move, go in the portal and kind of see what's out there for me.
I think my people, my mom and my dad and the rest of my family, I think they made it easier for me to leave Arkansas just because, it wasn't really hard to leave, but just the fact that I've been there for 3 years, build a bond with so many people, so many players, the coaches. But I'm not really from there, so I've been to Arkansas a long time, so I feel like the move was kind of easy for me just because I don't see myself as truly from there.
Gotcha.
But I feel like this was one of the best decisions I could have made for sure.
Okay, go ahead, Josh.
I feel like the crazy thing is we talked about it during high school signing day because there were some California kids that decided to switch from UCLA to Arkansas, and we just didn't fully understand what into their decision because these kids are from Long Beach, like these kids are from born and raised California, like I don't think they did an official visit out there.
No,
you think they're gonna be ready for that environment?
It's definitely way different than Cali. Maybe just so they feel like so in Arkansas,
these are city kids. These are city.
That's what
kids.
In Arkansas, it's not like no NFL team. So the Razorbacks is
right.
NFL team. So it's like in LA, and ain't nobody gonna really know you unless you know what I'm saying. But in Arkansas, like you ride down the street, they know who you is. Like I feel like people just want that feeling rather than trying to come up like just and just be like regular until you get to the league. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah.
No, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I mean, I was like, everyone's coming to Arkansas, and then when I think you came over there, isn't there like one or two other guys from? Am I tripping from Arkansas that joined UCLA, or was it just you?
Jay Wilson. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What is the relation? What is your relationship with him? Did you guys talk about it, or how did that happen?
I mean, we talked a lot at Arkansas, but we didn't really like after the second game of the season. That's when he decided to enter the portal. So the portal wasn't on my mind at all. I mean, I'm starting, I'm playing good. Everything going well. 4-down defense. And then close to the end of the season, we started changing. And then when I was getting ready to enter the portal, I seen he had already committed. He had dropped his commitment picture. I was like,
right. Yeah, like during 2 weeks, like a week or two left in the season. Yeah, I was like, oh, we doing this now? Like, okay.
So I was like, okay. So I had texted him. I was like, bro, what made you go to UCLA? I mean, they trying to get me, but I don't know. That's like Cali is like crazy. Like I done heard stories about California, like they be getting over on people and stuff like that. But he was just like, bro, the coaching staff, they just real genuine. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go take a visit out here and see. And everything he said was definitely true.
You talking about LA, like what parts of LA were you thinking? Like when you thought of California, LA, like what were you thinking of? Because there are parts, you know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Where that rivalry school is down the street, where they at? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get my haircut over there. I seen that's bad over there. That's bad over there, but
it looks good on TV. But you take a one step too far out.
Take it, yeah.
No, that's cool. That's good. So the question I had, like while you were talking, was like, had you been to LA or California prior to the visit, or you just came out here?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was the expectation? Because I hear all these people like from other parts of the country, like they think celebrities are everywhere and they're just walking down the street and I'm like, I don't know. But I was born in California, so I don't know any different. So I guess I was just kind of curious what your expectations were.
I mean, I just like cars, so I wanted to see like all the celebrity cars, just to, like, I want that one day. I'm just that's all I was expecting. I mean, I really didn't expect nothing for real, just because I had an open mind, so I was just trying to come through with a clear head and just gather all the information I could.
And you know what?
Go ahead. I was like, wait till like around the ESPYs when all the NFL dudes come to work out the facility. Watch behind the facility, bro. Everybody's gonna be parking their cars there. Even the NBA guys in the summer, you're gonna see Russell Westbrook gonna park his Rolls Royce back there. You know what I'm saying? Lamb trucks. It's crazy, but it's like that's the person being at UCLA and being in where we are in LA. It's like everybody wants to come by. Everybody wants to use our facilities because it's top notch in the area. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout though. But everybody gonna pop in and out.
So I was glad you mentioned cars because I was actually gonna ask you. I was looking at your Instagram and I saw you have the handle. So you have that red car, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the car. What is that your baby? Is that the first car you had, or what do we work with?
It ain't the first car I had, but it's the first car I bought with my money.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice car. It's a nice car.
I appreciate it. That is my little baby. I care a lot about that car. So,
did you bring it out, or where is it still? Where we at with it?
I should.
Okay.
Yeah, I had
to.
A
lot, no.
Hey,
but
Alfred, you got parking tickets, man.
You got it. Yeah, pay. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Look out for them parking tickets in Westwood, bro. Maybe out there.
They already got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do. I forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I got a ticket once too. I was pretty good. I was feeling good about myself, and I got a ticket once too. So they be going after me too. But yeah, okay. So any other cars? Do we have a dream car in mind, or is there something we're working up to once we get to the league, or what is the goal for the cars?
Lamborghini Urus. I've been seeing too many of them. I feel like I didn't I grew into them more. At first, when I was younger, I used to always want the Hellcat. That's what
Yeah, right.
regular. Yeah, but I feel like that Lamborghini years, I get one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna be real pleased with myself then.
That's how you know you made it, though.
And I got to get a mastery kit on there.
I was gonna say, so are we customizing it? What are what are the must-haves when we're getting a car? What are the things that you're putting on it?
It just depends. So if it's just like, see, my car before I had it, it was just a little regular stock car. So I do like upgrades, like interior. I got a lot of carbon fiber inside of my car.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get my hood wrap carbon fiber. But just like little stuff that I can just like build on for real. Like, I just like doing stuff for real. Just spending my money.
What got you so into cars?
I feel like just being around them all the time, like just going to meets. All my brother friends, they used to have cars, go to car meets, slide shows, just the whole nine. Just living life as a kid.
Have you started looking out here? Because I'll run into one every once in a while, like, just going wherever. I'll see a bunch of cars or whatever, car meets and stuff. Have you looked out here? Have you kind of seen what's out here yet?
I haven't. Okay. I have. I'm trying to. I done met a few people before my car got out here. One of my Ubers, he actually had a Hellcat, so we was chopping it up a lot, and he was telling me about some car meets that be going, but they be having crazy car meets. I can't be caught up in all that.
Okay. Yeah, but you play safe.
Yeah, definitely be aware where you at and who you with, man.
For sure.
Yes. Are there any other car guys? I'm trying to think. Is there like any other car guys on the team? I feel like I'm not aware of any.
I know Julian Miller. He got a Hellcat Durango.
Is that the trainer or the performance coach, or who am I?
No, he a tackle. He came from FSU.
Okay, he's one of the other new guys then. Okay.
Yeah, and then another new transfer. I think he's from Miami. His name Robert. He got a Hellcat too.
Damn, y'all got.
Hey man, NAL's different.
And here I am.
We thought in our day not so long ago, you had a Challenger. You was cool.
That was my first car.
You gotta ask Foss, or even Coach Meat let you push the G-Wagon, man. I know they got it.
That used to be my dream car for real. The G-Wagon, I used to get in love with them, but then I got into fast cars.
I think it's on like, I don't know how I stumbled upon it walking to class one day. I cut through the parking lot that's connected to the stadium or the facility. I think it's on the second or third. I forgot what level it is. One time I was walking through, I was like, dang, this is where everybody really parks their cars. And it was like a bunch of like expensive cars. And I was like,
oh, really?
I don't know if these some of the coaches, but hey, they be tucked away, but people got money, man.
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely been noticing it'd be people just riding around on campus in the G-Wagon.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's sometimes I'm there, like I park on the top level just because it's just easier for me. I did the middle of the park, but I get lost and all that. But I didn't know that's where they were chucking the cars at. But I see a lot of Teslas, and I'm always wondering how these students be getting Teslas and stuff at that age and all that. But because I'm over here by the electric cars and all that. But okay, I gotta get familiar with some of these other cars y'all talking about. I drive a Toyota Yaris, so my car game, I'm just trying to get from point A to point B.
I feel that. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Gas is crazy out here. Has that been a thing for you too? Like the gas, has that been a learning experience for you?
Definitely. I definitely want to get an electric car now.
That's why I got a Tesla, man. Convenience.
Oh, you got a Tesla too.
See, Tesla's like Camrys. Like in Arkansas, everybody either got a Camry or a Nissan. Out here, everybody got a Tesla.
Everyone got it, especially out there. Yeah, everyone.
It's just convenience. Convenience.
Definitely.
Man, I was in Tennessee once, and the gas was like $2 or $3 a gallon, and I went home and it was like $5. I'm like, I had no idea. I said I didn't know we were getting robbed like that. Yeah, it was a learning experience going back home after that.
See, and I use premium gas, so it just
okay. And you use the top stuff too. Okay, I see you. Oh, hey, but only the best for your car though. I'm not mad at it.
You gotta do this.
Mm-hmm. Josh, you got it? You got anything else for Nico?
I was going to get you an NIL. Let's get you an NIL gas deal, man. Something.
Got to. I need
that would be fire.
Dealership. We gotta get them in a dealership or something. There you go. See, that's the thing. You got to talk about when you're in LA. You got to talk about what you're interested in, and those people.
You never know who you're talking to or who you gonna bump into.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I've been peeping that for sure. I'm definitely trying to make more connections out here.
I think I was gonna ask. I go do some fun question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So you've been around about a month and a half. What's the best food spots you done found?
Okay.
I went to the Bull that I think about a week ago. They had some good seafood, but
okay.
I probably need to go out some more for sure.
Josh got to give recommendations.
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta hit the generic spots. You gotta hit your Fat Sal's, hit your Roscoe's.
Fat Sal's good for sure.
Is it? I've never been.
I mean, if you're not from here, In-N-Out's cool.
Wait.
In-N-Out, it's like
where we at? Yeah.
See, people overhype In-N-Out out here. That's the thing.
Okay.
I had it, but it was good. The animal fries definitely fire.
Okay.
It's just consistent. That's the biggest thing. It's consistent. You know what no matter when and out,
you know what you're getting. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't know they only had like 3 things on the menu though. That's crazy.
Oh, okay. But when you think about it, like especially out here, all the popular spots are really the ones that only have 3 things. Like Raising Cane's, they only got chicken strips, and people used to be lining up to get that. Like I guess people just like the simplicity of it. But what are you in Arkansas? Do they have Whataburger, or what's the deal? Like where do you stand on it? Okay, so what's the hype on Whataburger? We're gonna put you on the spot. In-N-Out, Whataburger. Okay, so are we going with In-N-Out?
Yeah, definitely In-N-Out of Whataburger.
Okay. So but overall they're both mid though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. We love honesty here. Josh, I want to get into some of our questions that we normally kind of get into. Might be a little bit different answers just because he hasn't been at UCLA for too long and whatnot. But just kind of curious to know a little bit more about you and your time during your career, Nico. Who is probably some of the funnier guys that you've had a chance to interact with, whether it's been at Arkansas or UCLA? Who have you kind of pointed out as some of the funnier guys or those class clowns in the locker room?
Well, Arkansas definitely can ball for sure.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Here, it's definitely a few funny people. If some of them be like Cali funny is kind of like serious funny. I've been people like you got to be straight face, and then most people, I feel like that's how most people joke around here, like very serious, but you got to get the joke in order to
right. It'll take a little time. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But Gary funny.
Gary, okay.
I've heard Gary funny.
Yeah, Gary funny. Alani funny for sure.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Ciale, he don't talk much, but when he
Ciale's he jokes. That's good because I played. So my last year was Ciale's first year, so I was like, there's a few guys left, but Ciale's jokes. It's the poly dudes, bro. The poly dudes gonna be funny no matter who it is.
He's funny for sure. They definitely be funny.
Have we? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, I was about to say that's really all I could think of right now.
Have we ran into Shay Pitts yet? Have we met Shay Pitts?
Nah,
you haven't met. Oh, I think Shay's been busy. I think he's at the Senior Bowl and he's doing some other things. You'll meet Shay.
What's Shay do?
Shay. What is Shay? Shay works with the defensive backs as a.
He's an analyst or
analyst.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's doing. He's living his best life at UCLA. You'll see him around. You'll meet him when you meet Shay Pitts. You'll know. I think his dad was there to talk to you guys recently. Ron Pitts.
Oh yeah, okay, light skin.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, light
skin.
skin.
I know you're talking about that.
Yeah, that's Shay. Yeah. Shay's a character too. You'll learn more.
Names though.
Yeah.
Still used to name.
You'll get familiar with Shay, I'm sure. Josh, what is our other question that we always
the other question is, who is the best player that you've played with and the best player you've played against?
Best player I played with. Like just any position.
Any position.
So like mine, the field. The best player I've had on the field is Miles Jack, and the best player I played against was Christian McCaffrey at Stanford.
And
Okay. And you came from the SEC, so
there's probably a bunch of dudes.
There's definitely a lot of good dudes for sure. Play with. I probably had to say Landon Jackson, Landon in camp for sure. Okay. Played against. I don't see one thing about me. I don't be knowing everybody's names for real.
Yeah. What team or like what team? Like who were some of the toughest quarterbacks? Who were some people that you're like, oh, that's
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart was kind of fired up.
Like, Ole Miss, yeah.
And he talk a lot, so it's like I need to see him again for sure. LSU quarterback, he was pretty good.
Who was LSU's quarterback? Oh, Nussmeier?
This past year?
Yeah, Nussmeier.
Nussmeier, yeah.
Will Campbell, he was good. He was very patient. Emory, he was okay too. Emory was good. He talked a lot. He was funny.
Yeah,
he was funny.
Isn't he only a freshman?
Nah, Emory Jones from LSU, the number 50.
LSU. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. Right.
Tackle.
I was thinking of the Florida freshman quarterback. Okay, yeah. Emory Jones. Yeah.
Let me see who else.
I'm trying to think who you guys had. Did you have LSU last year? Did you didn't play against Jaden Daniels? Did you play Jaden Daniels?
Nah, I think that was the year before me. I got there
his Heisman year.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Okay, those are some good names though that you mentioned. Emory Jones. I think he's going in the draft, right?
Yeah,
isn't he supposed to go high up?
Yeah, both of them is apparently.
Okay, gotcha. All right, man. Josh, did you have anything else for Nico before we get on out of here? Any UCLA advice or anything? Some restaurant recommendations?
That's what I
tell
need.
Tell them coaches take you out to some steakhouses.
I went to Steak 48. I think that's what it's called.
No, we can take you to Mastro's. I don't know if you like seafood. Go to No. Okay, that's
hold on. You cut out.
You cut out. We gotta get those recs. Start over. Start over. Josh, you can't be freezing on the start over.
Paying. You gotta. When the coaches are paying, that's when you gotta go to Mastro's, Nobu, those types of places. If you want. Oh, you're gonna have to go to South Central. You're gonna have to go to Crenshaw. If you want,
John,
some food like that.
Sending him to Crenshaw is crazy, no? Isn't that kind of crazy?
Hey, I'm saying for the food. Don't go by yourself, but for the food.
That's what I'm saying. Like, give him a little disclaimer or something.
I definitely got a red card. I don't think that'd be a real good idea.
Oh yeah. No.
Be aware of
let somebody else. If somebody got a black or silver Toyota, Corolla, have one of those teammates take.
I was gonna say we're not gonna talk. We don't gotta talk too much about it, but just be aware of your surroundings. Be aware.
Oh yeah, I know. I peep for sure.
So be aware of your surroundings, and bro, talk to other people in your classes. You never know, who's gonna be what. Who, I still got friends,
president,
with their own companies. higher ups in these different businesses. So yeah, and just enjoy your time, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I think that's like the biggest thing I learned just covering UCLA, being a reporter, is like some of these dudes that come out of UCLA, even if it's after football and whatever, like they have their own businesses, they're doing their own things. And like for someone like Josh, like I'm sure like the people he has in his phone, he can hit up for all kinds of different things. So that's the biggest thing. And that's the thing I tell my students or anything else when I'm is network. Make sure you're just building those contacts. Don't just go to school to go to school. Don't just be, get out there a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Get with the card clubs, do whatever you got to do, and make sure you're networking out there and get those NIL deals.
For sure.
Facts.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, Nico. Appreciate having you on. Look forward to talking to you during the season. And just looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you, man. Thank you so much for being on with us.
Man.
Awesome, man. Sounds good. Give me a second. Just hold on a second. I'm going to end the recording, and then I just need you to hang out for like 2 minutes.
That's cool.
Okay, cool.